They call it sneaky swearing. Over 300 vanity plate requests got shot down in Illinois last year for being too spicy or offensive. Now, we all love catching a funny vanity plate when we're jammed in traffic, but the Illinois Secretary of State says some are just too tasteless.
So we always get a kick out of hearing about the rejections. Scott Schneider is in Studio 32 with a look at them. Scott.
Over 60,000 requests for vanity or personalized plates were submitted in the state of Illinois last year. Joining me now, Secretary of State Alexi Giannoulias. Always good to see you, Mr. Secretary. I want to get right into this. A couple of my personal favorites, bad arse, and I'm going to pause this one just a bit so as not to get in trouble, duck off. Now, at first blush, these just seem to be kind of whimsical and fun. Let our viewers know, particularly our driving viewers, when does creativity go too far in the eyes of the state?
Well, first of all, we appreciate creativity. We don't like boredom, but our job is to make sure that there's no lewd or offensive language or anything that would cause danger on the road. So, you know, some are funny, but we have to keep our roads safe.
Okay, so 300 plus, I believe, were rejected. I would imagine that some of the applicants get very creative and often the underlying message is difficult to spot. Did you have to research some of the requests before you actually said thanks but no thanks?
We did have to do a little extra research, a little Googling. Some I didn't even know about, but after doing a little research, we caught those sneaky people who were trying to get some in without us noticing.
Okay, so generally speaking, Mr. Secretary, what makes a bad request for a vanity plate?
You know, we just want to make sure that there's nothing obscene, lewd, offensive, especially those who are traveling the roads with their little kids. So, you know, we're all about creativity, but we just want to try and remain as respectful as we can.
You know, I love learning new things, and I had no idea that your office maintains a list of rejected plates, which stands, I guess, at more than 8,000. Given that we live in, you know, evolving times, is there any chance that some of those words might get a commuted sentence and find their way back on the market?
That's an incredible question that has not come up yet. We can always take a look and see if something comes back into favor, so to speak, but I would say it's doubtful.
This one is a little bit self-serving, I have to be honest. There are, Mr. Secretary, as you probably know, some 21 states that do not require a front license plate. Why isn't Illinois on that list?
That's another great question. So law enforcement uses the front plate. You know, we have automatic license plate readers, which help us locate carjacked vehicles, stolen vehicles. So law enforcement has told us that that front license plate is absolutely critical to the work they do, especially when it comes to motor vehicle theft.
All right, asked and answered. Alexi Giannoulias, always a pleasure to have the Illinois Secretary of State join us. Thanks so much for your time.